Hey guys, so I know I haven't made a video in a long time. You guys have probably wondered what happened. I took a break for a while. Things have been insane, and not like bad insane, like good insane. So I took like, I guess it's been a year. Oh my goodness. I think it really has been. So, but anyway, I'm back. I'm going to start making videos again. I guess I should explain to you why I took like a year off. I just kind of had to find myself, I guess. We had a lot going on. The last time I talked to you, it was right before Kaylee's first birthday. We were about to have her birthday party, or I think we actually did have her birthday party, and then I kind of updated you guys on how things were. I actually recorded a video after that and never posted it. But, let me kind of tell you guys what's been going on with us. We were living in Alabama. We were in Oklahoma to begin with. We moved to Alabama to be closer to my family and to just kind of give them a chance to see Kaylee grow up a little bit. And I actually thought it was going to be a good thing, and we just weren't happy there. And it had nothing to do with my family. It was just not the right place for us. We missed a lot of things about Oklahoma, and so I just, on a whim, in the middle of the school year, I'm a teacher, if you guys don't remember, in the middle of the school year, I put in some job applications in Oklahoma just to see what would happen, and I actually got a few emails back saying people were interested. So while we were here for Christmas, I went ahead and did some interviews, and the school that I actually really liked, it was a kindergarten position, offered me a job. So of course I jumped on it, and it was really hard. Like, we literally had, I guess, a week to get completely moved back to Oklahoma and to start my position. So it was really crazy. So needless to say, I just didn't do any videos. I kind of sat back and let the whole YouTube thing go for a little bit because life was just crazy and there was a lot of uncertainties. It was a huge leap of faith. We had to find somewhere to live within a week, which thank goodness we did. Which, by the way, I hate where we live right now. I hate this apartment. I hate everything about it. And I'm very thankful to have a roof over my head, but we had to find somewhere so fast. But anyway, that was back in December. We moved, I guess I started my job January 4th. So we moved after Christmas, so we had like a week. Kaylee stayed here while we were getting moved. She stayed with her grandparents. And I started my job January, is it 3rd or 4th? I can't remember. But it's been great. I love it. I work with kindergarten. I work at an inner city school. It is, I guess, actually probably 90% Hispanic. So I'm learning some Spanish, which is great. I love my job. I could not ask for a better situation. It is a very stressful situation because it is an inner city school, but I love it because it's a challenge every day, and it's just been great. And we're back in Oklahoma City. We love it here. There's so much to do. It's a better place to raise my daughter. Nothing against Alabama, but I just feel like it's a better place to raise her. There's a lot more for her to experience, and we're just happier. But going back to all the changes, there have been major changes with us. Income-wise, we're doing a lot better. We were teaching at a private special needs school in Alabama, which was great. Don't get me wrong. I loved my kids there. It was not the school. It was not my family. We just really missed our life in Oklahoma. When you spend, I guess I was here for 5 years, went to college here, I had my child here, my physicians were here, my friends were here, we had roots here. I mean, it was just a lot. I didn't realize how much we really had here until we moved and we left it all. So I really missed it. And plus all of Kyle's family, they're here. They're either, we have some in Oklahoma and we have some in Texas. So we're in the general area of his family, which is sad that we're not around my family anymore because all of my family is in Alabama. So, I mean, it was one family, one way or the other, was going to suffer, I guess. It was either going to be the family in Oklahoma and Texas or the family in Alabama. So we kind of had to pick and choose, and we love them both so much. We love our families. We're very close with our families. We're very family oriented, but we just felt better in Oklahoma. And we tried both of them. You know, we wanted to give them both a try, and we're just happier here. But anyway, getting back to all the life changes, oh my goodness, I have so much to tell you guys, and that's why I've decided to start vlogging again, because this was my outlet. This is where I could kind of get things off of my chest. I could talk to other moms. I still watch all my mom vlogs. You know, I probably not as much as I used to. There's only really, you know, I only watch a couple of vlogs on a daily basis. Well, not really a daily basis, but I've really only kept up with a couple of them like I should. But I'm starting to get back. Sorry, I had to sneeze and I couldn't. I hate that. Don't you hate that when you have to sneeze and you can't? It drives me nuts. Anyway, sorry. Okay, I'm chasing rabbits. Anyway, that's typical of me though. But anywho, so here are all the changes that we have been going through. So we moved back to Oklahoma. We started the new job. And like I was saying, income-wise, we're doing better because at the small private school, you know, obviously private school teachers, there's a misconception here. A lot of people think that private school teachers make more than public school teachers. Not true. Not true at all. Now, it may be for some people, I don't know, but all the private schools that I've had experiences with, no, you don't make more because they don't get the government funding that the public schools get. So my husband and I, Kyle and I both were working at the same school. He worked at the high school, I worked at the elementary. And our incomes combined equal what I'm making now in Oklahoma as a public school teacher. Now, granted, I'm working a lot more. At the private school, I was working Monday through Thursday. We were off on Fridays. And I was off work every day by 2. Now I work Monday through Friday, and I get off work at 3:30, well, granted, I had 7 students at the private school because it was a special needs school, so we kept class sizes really low. I had 7 students there. I have 27 here, or well, I did. We're on summer break, but I'll probably have the same number next year. So a lot bigger, of a responsibility, obviously, so of course I get paid more. But the other good thing is that I have benefits now. I didn't have benefits there. They weren't able to provide that to us, which is understandable. I have great insurance. I have a 401k. I mean, there's just so many things that I'm just so thankful for now. The other thing that we were able to do, we didn't think we would be able to do this for a long time because we have a lot of student loan debt. We went to a private Christian school, and so we have a ton of student loan debt. I mean, like, I'll be honest with you, I think it's like $80,000 worth of student loan debt. Now, granted, we don't really have any other forms of debt. We had some credit card debt because while we were in college, we didn't go out and buy things. Don't get me wrong. We didn't just go out and spend money. It was, my husband had, he had asthma when he was a kid, so he had a lot of inhalers. Well, the inhalers really messed up his teeth really bad, and so he had to spend a lot of money getting his teeth fixed, which that's, in my opinion, that dental care is obviously a really good investment, in my opinion. So, we had that taken care of for him. So we had probably close to $7,000 right there in credit card debt just for that.